Good morning, everybody. I just posted a part one of this little 69 Alfa Romeo that I have been working on since probably November, and I've snuck in a few other little jobs. Um, um, but I wanted to post some stuff because I don't put a lot of stuff on YouTube, and I'm just a one man shop. Um, I mean, look around. This is what I'm working with, right? It's not bad. It's not a bad little setup. But I've done various projects. I've got a crew cab that has won a couple of awards that I made that I'm really proud of. There's a video out there of it, a couple of them. I'm really new to this YouTube stuff, so bear with me. And I'm learning, but I was like, I don't want to do content, and I don't. But I do a lot of various work. I do a lot of classic car stuff, and I think I produce pretty high quality work, and I get it done quickly, and I get it done within budget. So I thought, well, why not? Why wouldn't I share some of that stuff? So I'm gonna start posting frequently projects I'm doing. I'm not after views. I'm not, I'm just throwing this stuff out there. And I'm do my best to answer comments or questions if there's ever any. So far, in the last few years, no one's really watched or commented, but maybe that'll change. Who knows, Columbus took a chance, right? So I thought I would post a part two of this Alfa Romeo project I've been working on. And there's a video collage thing I put together this morning, and I'm out in the shop now early, and I thought I would just do a quick walk around for you 1969 Alfa Romeo 1750 GTV fans. I'm not an aficionado on the Alfa. This is the very first one I've ever done, restored. What I will say is I think it's a pretty cool little car. It's Italian. It's a pretty cool little car. I'm not really a brand specific kind of guy. I like anything that somebody else is passionate about. If it's a car, wheels, motor, I like it. And I can respect that other people also like them. So that being said, I've been learning a lot about these little Alfas the last few months while I'm going through this car. There's a lot of similarities to American cars. That's predominantly all I've ever worked on. American classics, and some collision. I started in the collision field years ago and then got out of it about 11 years ago and just focused on classics. And I've liked that a lot better for my mental sanity. My brain helps. No insurance, no garbage. If you know, you know. Wink, wink. So anyway, enough about that. Alfa Romeo 1750 GTV 1969, original owner, probably a B quality restoration, not full rotisserie. That was not in the budget. He didn't want to do that. So at some point you have to do what your customer wants, right? And I've tried to do a thorough job and stay within his budget. So here it is. I'm going to flip the camera around. I'm going to do a quick walk around and kind of let you know what I've done so far. My apologies on the original video or original photo collage I haven't taken a whole lot. So I'm going to do my best to show you what's up. Okay, here we go. Ka-chow! We went back. I just stuffed the motor back in yesterday. It's not bolted. Well, it is. I got the motor, put new motor mounts in, a couple bolts in it. This color obviously isn't going to be that, but I did a quick polish on the valve cover there. The motor got sent out and got rebuilt. We did the exhaust manifold there. We went back with that original yellow in my system, my paint system. I think it's called oh my God, I don't know. It's an Italian name. I can't even pronounce it. But I just got done doing new brake lines on it and went through the whole brake system. Some of the bodywork mods that I've done on these, this is a pretty cool little car because it's all unibody construction. And even down to the front fenders, you can't unbolt them. And I didn't know that when I started working on this car. These are all seamless. They're all welded on. And I thought that was pretty cool because the weld seams on these cars from the factory, somebody metal finished them. Like there's no way to unbolt this fender. So you have to fit all this stuff first. And I put a little photo collage and I put all that together so you can kind of see that. I think it's in a short, but some of the things I've done so far, this fender someone had sectioned this front nose here and had like literally fiberglass patches behind it. So I found here are the stickers off of it right here. Look at that. I found a Alfa Romeo new old stock passenger front fender from 1969 from a guy by the name of John, alfaparts.com, I believe, alfaparts.net. He's been friggin' awesome to deal with. He is an Alfa guru. I think he's in Berkeley, California, if anybody wants to look him up. I don't know how to add descriptions yet to videos, so bear with me. So, new fender, and I also put new rocker panels on. I put new these lower inner pillars in behind there were completely rotten. I had to fabricate and make those. Trust me, I did it right. They look nice. I also put 2 brand new quarters on it. These quarters, at some point, somebody down in Texas had cut these wheel lips and had stitch welded these in and then tried their hand at letting the seam. Oh, it was awful. It was it was a catastrophic mess. So those got done, and when I did these, you know, I did them right up to here. This spot weld. There's a seam right here, comes down, and I seamed it right here, and I butt welded this seam and filed it down. Same with the back. These quarters came to right here, and I've got a block. This is 4 coats, a high build. There's an epoxy down, and then I put a high build down on top of it. So, and I've gone through and I sprayed the trunk. You know, is it utter show quality? No, it's exactly what he wants. He wanted it cleaned up. There's a big mat that goes in here anyway. And yeah, had to do a little bit of metal work on the back pan here. That's all straightened out. I put a replacement quarter on this side as well. And just got done going through all the brakes, new calipers, new e-brake. Not new, but I went through all the old stuff, took it all apart, lubed it, cleaned it. That all works now. New e-brake shoes on the inside. I did replace those. New rocker on this side. This fender was the original to the car, but down here at some point somebody had sectioned this in and also did it was rough. So I bought a section and we sectioned this in and then metal finished it, and it turned out pretty nice. Everything fits nice. I'm really happy with it. Well, you know, it's crazy because they're welded to this A pillar here, and let me tell you that's tricky to get a welder in there, but we got it done. I also put floor pan sections in both sides, and I put a whole new front nose on as well. This guy, and as you can see, and then I also this whole frame unibody rail was rotten in this corner. So was this battery tray. I fabricated and made this battery tray off of the original one, patterned it, spot welded it back in, but underneath that was completely rotten. So I had to make those pieces. And also this front frame rail section Can't really, oh boy, you can't see nothing. Trust me. There's some pictures of it on that short, but that whole section there was gone where the sway bar mounts to, completely rotten, and someone had, oh, it was ugly, had tried their hand at welding, got all that taken care of and fabbed up and put the sway bar back on. Everything fits. But yeah, it's getting there. I'm happy with how it's coming out. He's happy with it. I normally don't like to throw motors back in and do engine bays first, but I am going to be doing a lot of leaning over on this car, and I want to get this thing completely running and going. And then when I go to paint this thing and start blocking, I'll just back tape this edge and I'll paint it with the hood off, and then I'll do the exterior. But I've got now, next week, it's Friday here. Next week, I've got a brand spanking new 1969 Alfa Romeo left-hand drive, American market wiring harness to put in. And I don't think it's going to be that difficult. You know, this came with it. It's a super nice laminated. It shows all the circuits. It's got all the factory plugs on it. It shouldn't be horribly difficult to put in. So I'm going to upload a video when I start that next week. But yeah, here it is. If you're an Alfa Romeo fan, yeah, you might dig this, man. So I'm actually really liking this little car. It's kind of cool. The dash comes out so easy. All these years I've been like, oh, these are a pain in the butt to work on, whatever, I don't know, yeah, blah, blah, blah. This thing is actually engineered really well. It's really easy to get apart. And yeah, so it's actually been quite a pleasure to work on. It's not going to break any speed records, but here are the original. It had that fuel injection on it, but he found these sweet little Weber carburetors. Here are they. They have all been, I sent them down to this specialized Weber guy down in, somewhere in California. He just does Webers, and he was also really good to deal with. But they came back ready to poke back on, which is cool. The fuel system's been gone through, new fuel hoses and all that. Get that back in. Go to bed. Go to bed. Don't you want to go to bed? It's time to go back in your box. My cat would love that box, by the way. Oh my God. Okay, well anyway, that's just a short little video of the Alpha project. Like I said, I'm going to start updating a little bit more on some of these projects I'm doing because, yeah, they're fun. I'm learning with this YouTube stuff, just like everybody else, I guess. You got to start somewhere, but there it is. But that's what I really like. This is my own project. Hey, baby. Ooh, you are a good-looking son buck. 64 C10 short bed. Factory short bed. Factory short bed. There was no cutting involved with this one. Anyway, back to Italy. Okay, like it. You know, I'm down to try to answer questions. I'm going to try to start filming as I'm working. Maybe I can, you know, show somebody out there something, you know. So, okay, thanks a lot.